This episode of SuperMegaCast is sponsored by CandidCo.com. You ever wanted to straighten your teeth?
Straighten those f***ed up, disgusting teeth that your family, friends, and everyone else on the internet makes fun of you for?
Well, Candid's here to fix that with their clear aligners, thousands cheaper than braces, beautiful, and within just 6 months, you'll be seeing results. Way before that, but that's how long it usually takes. It's just about 6 months, and you'll have beautiful straight teeth, and an actual orthodontist will create a plan for you and monitor you the whole time.
Yeah, it's candidco.com/supercode-super. I mean, if you want to get a head start on this, but you'll hear it later in the podcast.
Okay, bye.
Are we, yeah, we're all good on
He
volume.
got arrested recently
Who?
and extradited.
Yeah.
John McAfee. Like McAfee antivirus.
Danny McAfee. Hello, Lux. You want some virus?
That's good. We keep workshopping that one.
Alright, I'm gonna work on that. Hopefully, it'll be good by the next podcast.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, man.
You have a good one, man. So given our past, you really thought it was a good idea to text me, I cut myself really, really bad, and then you not respond? And
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see if you would text me after that. I did. I did cut myself really,
I know.
really bad.
I know, but dude, you awake obviously means that it might be urgent. I cut myself really, really bad. And then I call you, you don't pick up.
Well,
And then I text you, and the text message can't be delivered, so I have to send it as a text message. But
really?
yeah, thank God, about an hour and a half later, you did respond.
Yeah. I had an interesting night last night.
Sounds like it.
Welcome to the Super Mega Cast, everybody. Episode 216.
We're getting this. There's an investigation that I'm performing that must go down. Was Christian around?
He was asleep.
Were you the only one awake?
I was, yeah.
So this was all like, this wasn't like some bro tomfoolery. This is 100%
No,
Matt Watson tomfoolery.
This was I was
Playing with a knife, as one does at 3 a.m.
No. I have a wart on my knee, right?
Were you trying to cut the wart off
No, I was messing with it
with a knife?
a little bit, yeah.
Why were you messing with?
Because there's
your
a lot
wart
of
with a
there's a
knife?
lot of dead skin and a lot of let's just say it's I no longer have that wart and
So you were trying. You were messing with it, but you were cutting it off. Why didn't you?
You could say that.
Didn't you go to a doctor?
yeah, you could say that it's
I
gone.
could say that you went to a doctor.
No, you could say that I cut it off, and it bled a lot.
Jesus.
You like that picture? It's give me giving the thumbs up.
Do warts just have a lot of blood in them?
See, that's the thing is I've had warts in the past where and a lot of people just remove them themselves, like just
yeah,
and maybe it wasn't a wart, maybe it was
like a blood cyst.
I don't know what it was, but it bled quite a bit because the second
Probably go to the doctor.
I am going
like
to the
I
doctor.
did about this new mole that I found on my back.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah,
oddly shapen.
I don't know. Well, enough so where I got like a second. Like I went to the doctor and he went because I play with stuff when I find it, much like you. Except I don't use a knife. I use my fingers and my long fangs and nails. My talons.
You turn around and start biting,
Yeah, like a dog.
just chewing on yourself.
Yeah, but so he said if it doesn't go away in like 2 weeks, come back to him and probably have to remove it.
Nice, man.
I know.
That's fun, man. I love going to dermatologists and having to pay an excessive amount of money for something that's like 2 millimeters big.
I'll show you.
Let me see it, man. I haven't seen this
It's
yet.
right up here. It's like
Where?
It's like a mole. That's right.
I see it. Yeah.
It just popped up one day.
Don't look too bad.
No,
Looks all right.
it is raised,
I got a bunch, bro.
but
Hey, skin cancer though. It's It's big in 2020 right now.
yes. Well, skin cancer isn't the number one cancer, right?
Yeah. Well, it's really popular right
Number one.
now. Number one cancer.
The number one cancer this summer.
Yeah, but basically, I didn't expect it to bleed like that. And then when I texted you, I wasn't like, dude, help, I'm bleeding. It was more like, dude, I gotta show you how much I'm bleeding. This is crazy. It was insane, dude. There was a lot of blood, and I took some pictures. And I guess I missed your call because I was too busy.
And now you're gonna go to a doctor's because you messed with something you don't know what it is with a knife.
Well, hey, it's gone. It's all gone. So that's...
You still don't think anyone needs to look at it?
Oh, I'm still going to the doctor. I'm going to be like, so I tripped and I nicked this on the door.
See, I tripped, and for a good 30 solid seconds, I just, for some reason, I guess it's a reflex, I started sawing away at this growth on my skin with a serrated knife.
It wasn't serrated.
Was it a butter knife?
It was a very sharp, smooth knife, and basically it wasn't 30 seconds. It was one.
Thank God it wasn't serrated.
It was just.
You just chopped it off.
Just one smooth.
Were you just annoyed by it?
Yeah, I was so sick
like,
of
I can't
it.
take this.
I was so sick of it. And I was
You know
just
what would
like,
have helped?
And
If you went to a dermatologist.
It didn't have any. Well, hindsight's 2020. They didn't. I didn't.
had it for a bit. Dude, there's an app that I use that's amazing, and you can get a doctor's appointment like that, and you don't have to call anybody or anything.
I have one. I have that too. There's no feeling in it. So I was like,
I'd still go see someone.
oh, yeah, I am. But it was fun, and then I probably didn't answer your call because
Well, it didn't ring.
It didn't.
It didn't ring at all, and my text messages weren't.
Maybe my
going
phone
through
was
at all.
dead. Well, I worked for about 30 minutes to mop the floor to get all the blood up. Mm-hmm. And when there's that much blood, you can smell it in the air.
The iron.
Yeah, you can smell it. I was like,
So now you know when people come into a crime scene that's been vicious. They're
Dude.
like, there's the air was filled with the smell of iron.
I've never had to clean up blood before, and I was like, dude, it would be impossible to hide that if you killed somebody. It's so hard to get up. It's everywhere, and the tiniest little drops just. And I had to mop the floor like 6 times. I had to get on my hands and knees and scrub, and I basically just had to take the.
I bet you a forensics team could still find your blood
100%.
DNA on that shit.
100%. They can go and I bet they could find so much blood in that kitchen. I'm glad it was in the kitchen too, the most sanitary place for that. But I'm good. It's all bandaged up. If anyone needs some at-home surgeries, I've proven that I'm able to do it.
Okay.
So send me an email and maybe a little facelift, maybe removal of something. I got you guys. I got you. Dr. Matt is in the house. And that was only the beginning of my interesting night.
Oh, there's the second thing that happened.
There is a second thing.
Nothing to do with the bleeding.
Nothing at all. It was about 5 a.m. and I'd finished dealing with this, and I took a shower, and I was going to bed, and I walk into my living room. It's dark. Christian's asleep on the couch, and I see outside a car slowly roll up, and I'm like,
What time is this?
about 5 a.m.
Okay.
And I see a man sneak out real slow with a little flashlight headband
From where?
from the car.
From the car.
Yeah, like, and someone was just sitting in the car, and he starts going from house to house, like real creepily. And I saw him coming up, and I was like, whoa, what? So to scare him off, I banged on the window, and it worked, but I also shattered my window.
So wait, this dude was walking up to your house, and all of a sudden a window shatters, and it's some dude like, that's you.
He ran back in his car and sped off, but
They were looking for.
they were doing something. I don't know, but I went.
Sounds like they were casing houses.
That's
were
what
they
it-
looking in windows?
I couldn't see, but he was. He wasn't coming up to mine at the time. He was right across the street with the neighbor's one, and I saw him doing something. So I hit the window, and it just fucking. It didn't like.
Was it the shatter that scared him?
It scared me too.
Did you hear the? Shh?
It didn't like shatter into pieces, but it went like crack, and I guess because it's 2-layered glass, all the glass on the outside just all over the ground, and I was just like,
Jesus,
God
dude.
damn it! I didn't hit it that hard, dude. I think it was just the perfect spot in the middle of the window.
I think you need to take inventory on your actions a bit, because you talk about these things like when you're talk. See, to me, let's go back to the previous incident, right? The inciting incident. To you just went, yeah, and I got this thing off. From my perspective, my friend takes a knife, is playing with a growth that he hasn't gone to see a doctor about, and he cuts it off and causes a whole lot of blood and a mess and potentially an infection, but thankfully it's probably not even going to be that serious. You're going to go to a skin doctor that he's going to be like,
I put ointment on
stop
it.
playing with this shit. Come to us first. And then the second time, you saw some interesting activity, and you did what I and a lot of people would do, not bang on the window, but probably, try to scare him off or, do something.
It was just one little. like that on the window to scare him, but I got it right in the right sweet spot, I guess, and it just cracked.
Yeah.
Just like that. And my landlord came by this morning just on a whim.
And saw it.
Just to come stop by for something, and he saw it. And
Was he very upset?
no.
Oh.
He was like, I'm not here for this. I don't know what happened. So I texted him. I was like, yeah. I explained it to him, and I was like, yeah, I'll get that fixed today and pay for it. And he was like, okay. So he was cool about it, but it was it was a fun night. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and I feel
And now we're here.
yeah.
And you got to get the podcast out.
Hell yeah,
In fact,
brother.
When people are listening to this, it'll be less than probably 24 hours since we recorded it.
My window's probably not even fixed yet.
No. Well, not on YouTube, sorry. On Spotify and Apple Music and the rest.
My window's probably being fixed as you're listening.
You
to
have a
this.
new, beautiful, clean window.
That's a brand new, beautiful, clean window, man. It's
You're
gonna be
gonna hate
awesome.
me.
What?
You're going to hate me.
Why?
Do you know what time it is?
No, it's not.
I think I've been putting it off a little bit. I'm like, maybe it's not that bad, but I'm thinking I was gonna see if I could go this whole podcast without taking a break, but
Is it shit time?
it's shit time.
You gotta take a shit.
I gotta take a dookie.
All right.
But when we come back, we'll talk about
What are we gonna talk about?
my new addiction.
How was it?
It was all right. Not big, but it was definitely needed to come out. Definitely needed to come out.
You gotta get it
Yeah,
out, man.
yeah.
It's gotta happen. Hey, you know what this one? You know what this is, right?
No,
SuperMegaCast. Yeah.
that is right because there's blood. There was blood.
Broken
There's
windows,
creepy
intruders.
people,
Yeah.
looking around your neighborhood.
But you said what's even scarier than all that is addiction, and you said that you had some sort of new addiction.
That's right. It's World of Warcraft.
Oh, not cocaine or anything?
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
no. I just recently started, and I'm confused as hell. I'm doing the Battle of Azeroth expansion because that's the latest one that came out. Oh, technically Storm. There's the Shadow. What's the new one that came out? I know there's some new expansion that came out that I think comes out today.
Ooh.
Like as we're recording this. So I might have to update
What are you doing
it.
here then? Go home and play World of Warcraft.
I don't know. I have I have a druid and a rogue.
What's a druid?
The druid is like someone who uses kind of like environmental magic. So
Okay.
like I have roots that come out of the ground and they heal me and shit.
Ooh, okay.
But
So you're like Groot.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm trying to go for there's this one particular race I want to unlock. It's like the High Mountain Tauren or something.
Ooh.
They're like because the regular Tauren have like bull like horns or whatever, but the High Mountain have like moose antlers, and I want the moose antlers for some reason aesthetically.
I've always wanted to play World of Warcraft. It's like an undertaking though. It's
I'm so confused. I'm so fucking.
is it like super complex? Well, I already know the answer to that is yes, but
Well, I don't think it's like too complex if we're talking like RPGs and stuff, but like it's just the general knowledge that you need to know to kind of get it, I guess. Like I don't have all of that kind of knowledge of like, oh, I need to go here, I need to do this. Oh, I'm going to get max level and then run some dungeons. Like I don't have that in my head. Right now, I think what I'm supposed to be doing is my main goal right now is to get to max level so then I can do like dungeons and raids, I'm assuming. And like so that's where you get like better armor and equipment and drops, blah blah blah. But for right now, until I get to high level, I think all I have to do is do world quests. So like just do like a bunch of the like golden exclamation mark quests until I get up to max level. See if people want to give me any starters, any tips, I'm all down for it. If you could, so I got my orc rogue and I got my night elf druid.
nice.
And I think my third class will be that high mountain. It might take longer than I think because I think you have to be like max level and then you have to do a series of quests that could be like 2 hours to get the high mountain. I'm still so I don't know where to start. I'm like I want that, but I don't know how to get it. That's about it.
I've always wanted to play, but it's just too much of an undertaking. How much have you already played?
Like I mean, people could be, wow, you're leveling up slow. I don't know. So my druid is level 16, and my rogue is level 21, and I've been playing not even a week yet.
Okay.
And I'll get on at night and just kind of like for a few hours, just kind of grind and do some missions.
Just grind. Like MMO grinding is one of my favorite things. That's
why I love grinding. I'm addicted.
It's just so much fun, dude. Fucking grinding and like.
And how there's so many different races and character classes that you can fuck around with. The races don't really matter too much, but the character classes,
and they have different abilities and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, you think of like warrior, mage, paladin, druid, warlock, hunter, which is what I want to make a hunter class really badly.
Biden?
Hunter Biden.
You could play as
crack addict.
You could play as Hunter Biden.
Yeah, you got canceled, dude.
I did, yeah.
For making a for making a joke.
I guess
if it was Donald Trump's son, nobody would have complained.
Yeah, that's true.
That's because they don't like him. They don't see him as a person.
Yeah.
He's not a person.
He's a little gremlin.
Neither is Hunter Biden. They're a politician's son. I mean, they're people. And, you know, I mean, how do people expect you to... Addiction's serious. Yeah, it is. It wouldn't be a joke if it was, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not actually saying that, like, you're not... I don't know. People... I'm sure you don't want to get into it too much, but I saw that and I was like, well, here we go.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
Did it happen to you twice within like a small period of time? I thought there was another joke you made that people were like, no, I was thinking of Prezzo's joke.
What did Prezzo do?
He'd like, he posted some tweet, something about Ludwig. What was it? It was like coffins shouldn't be this small. And he was talking about like when Ludwig dies or some shit like that. And people were like, that's not right. Yeah. Prezzo, you wrong for that.
Twitter is also the HQ of the joke police. It's the joke police station.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were knowing you and knowing a lot of people even guessed, and I think you probably even said it, you were pretty intoxicated when you.
I was drunk when I tweeted it. Yeah.
But you were having fun. It's not like I was. It's not like that's
I wasn't
an excuse.
making fun of addiction. I was
making fun of Hunter.
I was making fun of Joe Biden's goofy son, and I was like,
goofy son. You don't think Hunter's a bit of a Chad? Yeah. Fucks his dead brother's wife.
Did he do that?
Isn't he married to or isn't he with like the past son's wife or whatever?
That's intense. If that's it.
He's a recovered drug addict. He's a fucking like. If you look up in the dictionary, Chad, it'll be a picture of Hunter Biden.
Chad face. Biden. That's his real name. Is actually.
Let me look
Chad
that
Biden.
up. Hold up. What Hunter Biden?
Dude. Well, I mean, speaking of him, the election's like a week away. The big one. The biggin'.
Hunter Biden has reportedly broken up with his late brother's wife, Vanity Fair, May 19th.
His late brother's wife. Oh, that's... Man.
Wait, ABC News, October 9th. Okay. Hunter Biden talks getting married after 6 days and why his life is in the... So he's like, I took care of my brother's wife.
And then he said, wow, okay. I guess, Ryan, if I pass away, I want you to have my wife, okay? I want you to look after her. I want you to have sex with her.
I don't think Melissa Biden's the one. Hold on.
You hear that helicopter, bro? That's low. It's rattling the windows. What the hell? Got the military rolling in on us.
The younger Biden began dating his former sister-in-law, Haley, after his brother, Beau Biden, died of brain cancer, and after separating from his wife, Kathleen, in 20. So yeah.
Well, like I said, when I pass, I want you to have my wife.
Okay.
Okay.
All of them.
Oh, what is?
It's a plane.
Yeah, but it keeps going over. Like these helicopters are planes. It's like every 30 seconds. There's a
It's not Wednesday, not yard work, so they have to give us something to.
Yeah, they're like, well, it's Tuesday, so the yard work guys can't be here. So let's get at the LAPD's fleet of helicopters and slowly circle them over the SuperMegaplex.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Did you want to apologize to?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Hunter Biden. I apologize. That's my formal apology.
I want to apologize to Joe as well.
And Joe,
because that could have
I do feel like that that could have thrown the election actually. And if it did, I apologize.
Okay,
If
good.
Donald Trump wins next week,
Blame Matt.
it might be because
Will we know by next week?
no.
Or isn't it going to take weeks to count them?
Yeah, because of all the mail-in ballots. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I threw mine in the mail and I checked the status and it got counted. So I'm in. I'm in, baby. I done did it.
Did you, never mind. I don't want to get too political. I was going to ask what you, did for Prop 22.
The Uber one? Mm-hmm. I voted the one that Uber doesn't want.
No.
I voted for the one that can give them benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because then the other option, which people are voting yes for, is well, then they won't have jobs, so it's better that they have some sort of payment.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of arguments for either side. I was just interested because that's the big one that's in LA.
There's so many commercials for it.
Well, on the
Also,
apps, it's like, do you want Uber Eats to continue to? It's like, I mean,
Oh, they're pushing it hard on like if you go on like Postmates or Uber Eats, it's like vote yes on Prop 22 if you want to continue enjoying Postmates. And it's literally like they're threatening to just like take it out of the state.
which they're not going to. They
No.
make too much money in this.
No. Yeah, it's just
Like-
it's just a threat. It's like
They pulled out of cities before, but I can't see them pulling out,
Not
of California.
No.
Mainly Los Angeles, San Francisco,
that's too
San Diego.
fucking huge of a market for them. That's probably one of the biggest markets in America.
Well, think about it. You got fucking San Francisco, San Jose, San Diego, Los Angeles. Also the kind of like residing smaller cities, like on the borders of
Riverside, all that stuff.
Yeah. And so I don't know.
They're not going to.
No.
But yeah,
Now, if they wanted to get do that to somewhere in Maine, I'm sure it would be very easy for them.
the commercials. I've seen so many commercials for all the different props that are on the ballot for yes and for no and for this and that, and it's like they're so confusing that I literally, when I watch one of those, I can't tell like what they're trying to convey or like what the situation is. I'm like, is this good? Is this bad? What are they? And then I'll see like the opposite one, and I'm like, is this good? Is this bad? They're really good at making those commercials really confusing. I saw one where there was something about a veteran, and like it starts showing like the commercial of the veteran, and then like it pauses, and it's like a man on a couch watching. He's like, this man's not even a real veteran, and that makes me sick. He's an actor lying to you.
My favorite, honestly, I don't think I can give. I'm always worried about what I can get flack with, but I guess it's like at the end of the day, I'm a person. It doesn't matter. Everyone has something to get mad at everyone for. But I was prefacing it because I think the best campaign ads are Trump's ads. Have you seen them? Have you seen how entertaining and like how oddly edited some of them are? Like they're actually edited by like 4chan meme lords.
They're weird.
Yeah. Like there's one where it's like it's about Biden and it's about how he's a zombie and it's like if you hear aggression and it's like takes a cut of him going da 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 and it's like rotting flesh and it's just like how old he is and shit. And I don't know. I look at that and I'm like, there's no way that's a real campaign ad for a president, and it is.
It is.
It's 100% like a sketch.
I don't have a like cable or anything, so I don't.
Oh, this was on TikTok. Someone like was filming their TV or something.
Yeah, I've seen some on Twitter. Wait, what's funny is goddamn
another
helicopter
plane.
again. That what if there's just like a massive like war going on outside and we just like it just started.
Like, here's the thing though. When you think about it, if China if China or anyone else declared some sort of war, like would we know about it till after this podcast? Would our phones go brr, brr?
If there was an invasion, I guess.
No one's gonna invade the United States.
Hey, I mean,
They already have Mexico.
but there could. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm curious as to why. Like, it's coming back. There's just so many fucking planes and helicopters going over. Pretty epic. Maybe they have the house surrounded. They're like, we found the super megaplex that we're about to.
Can't allow them to record this podcast.
No.
As you could tell, I was yawning, but decided to turn it into a voice.
So
Peter.
Matthew, these days it feels like online shopping is the only shopping we really do. Are you okay?
Sorry. I was just thinking about honey and I got choked up by how good the deals are.
Yeah, I mean, Honey is, for those who don't know, it's a free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and automatically applies the best one available at checkout. Honey's basically your online shopping best friend.
Here's how it works. You get Honey on your computer for free in 2 easy clicks by going to joinhoney.com/megacast. Then, when you're checking out on one of its over 30,000 supported sites, Honey pops up and all you gotta do is click Apply Coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupon codes for that site, and if Honey finds working codes, it'll apply the best one to your cart.
Now, I'm always looking at expensive dresses to buy myself because I like the way I look in them.
You look really good.
And-
you do look good in a dress.
And the best thing about Honey is I can just fill my cart up with as many dresses as I want, and then I can use Honey, to see if there's any discounts and codes upon checkout, and therefore I can take stuff out of my cart if it doesn't have, either the frills that I like on the dress or the deals that Honey could get me.
What's this? 30% off a beautiful frilly laced dress?
I know.
Start wearing them out of your house more. It looks good. Don't just keep them inside. Don't hide that from the world. Honey has found its over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings, and Honey supports all kinds of retailers from tech and gaming sites to fashion brands to even food delivery.
Whoa. It's simple. If you have a computer, Honey should be on it. It's free and works with whatever browser you use. You can get Honey for free today. Joinhoney.com/megacast. Remember, this is Markiplier saying that's joinhoney.com/megacast. Markiplier out.
You know all the things we'd love to do for ourselves but haven't done it for whatever reason? For me, I always wanted straighter teeth and a better smile.
We all know.
What's that supposed to... You're saying that my teeth are bad? Well, they are. I got a snaggletooth. That's where CandidCo.com comes into the picture. Thanks to Candid, straightening my teeth will be simpler, easier, and more comfortable than ever.
Candid clear aligners are comfortable, removable, and practically invisible, unlike wire braces, so you can transform your smile without anyone even noticing. Plus, your treatment is prescribed and monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in tooth movement, and it's all done from the comfort and convenience of your own home.
Candid only works with orthodontists, never general dentists. Gross. Plus, your supervising orthodontist will be with you every step of the way. With Candid, your treatment includes remote monitoring by the same orthodontist who created your plan, so you never have to wonder how you're doing. You'll always know. And I love that. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months. You'll start seeing results way before then, and it costs thousands less than braces.
Start straightening your teeth today. Right now, all our listeners can save $75 on Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/supermega and use code SUPER. That's what, Matt?
CandidCo.com/super, code SUPER. Take advantage of this limited time offer to save $75 on your starter kit. CandidCo.com/super,
Code SUPER.
Peter. You remember being in Australia and how much it's all we said while we were camping was just,
I miss Australia.
Peter. I want to go back to Australia so bad, man.
Not so much Melbourne.
I want to, yeah. But out
I
in the
did like
woods, man.
gambling in the casinos, though.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, dude, Melbourne was cool.
I have a problem.
I want to go to Sydney really bad, and I want Perth. I want to go to Perth. But I really,
I want to go to the Outback.
yeah, so I just want to go back to the wilderness out there, man. It was so nice. We saw a little kangaroo.
I went to Joshua Tree recently.
Oh, yeah, I've never been. How's that?
I took a week trip just to get away, and I went to Joshua Tree, and it was really great. Climbed a bunch of rocks. I took Lego with me,
Yeah?
so Lego got to run around.
Yeah, do you have fun? Did the pooch have fun?
He did. He pooped in the wild,
Ooh.
not in the backyard.
Very, very primal.
And he peed in the wild too.
Nice.
Still pees like a little baby girl.
He does. He pees funny because most male dogs will lift their leg to pee, but he...
Not him. He just leans forward, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
There's another plane.
He does what girl dogs do, where they just kind of like squat down. So I guess
But I love him.
Lego's little girl, I guess you could say.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's this hike I did where it was like probably 1.5 miles each way. Not that. I mean, I'm a big boy, so it got kind of tiring at one point. But it was a hike to an oasis,
Ooh.
and I've only seen oases in movies and stuff.
Kangaroo Jack.
And Kangaroo Jack, and it's really cool. It's like in the middle of all this orange/tan rocky desertness. You'll be hiking for a bit, and then all of a sudden, just in the span of nothing, you'll look forward, probably like half a mile forward. There's this just outcropping of like just palm trees and greenery, just this little circle of that, and then you'll go to it, and there's like running water, but it's really just in the middle of the desert.
That's so cool.
It's really cool.
The old watering hole.
I know. I took some pictures. I would upload them to Instagram. I'm surprised I haven't yet.
Hey, bro.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be like, this is late.
Deep fry them and then put them on Twitter.
True. I'll put the 95 filter on them.
Yep. Put the 95 filter. Put some emojis on it. Deep fry it. Blast it. Nuke it. You got it, man.
I know. I haven't posted on Instagram since I don't know when.
I went to Yosemite while you were in Joshua Tree.
Yeah, you and I we both decided that we needed kind of to get, because I personally, I know you were able to visit home, but just in general during this COVID, you and I just wanted to get out, and you and I have the privilege and luxury of being able to do that while being somewhat secure, as long as we create a backlog of content of some sort.
Yeah.
And so we already we made sure we recorded all of the Spooky Mega stuff, and we have stuff prepared for afterwards. So we each took a nice kind of trip
Yeah. I drove out
to
to
get
Yosemite.
away, to get the fuck away,
Get the fuck out of here.
enjoy
man.
nature. I like how we each had our own. I had
nature.
the desert, you had the forest.
It's beautiful. The weather was so nice. It was so cool.
Wasn't there some dome rock or whatever it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah.
Did you see that one?
I did, yeah.
Did you do any hikes?
The air quality sucked.
Oh, because of the fires?
Yeah, so
Arr.
it was all smoky. It was super smoky, but it still felt really good. So I didn't do any major hikes because the air quality was so bad, but I did I drove through Yosemite for a while, got out, I walked around. I went on little trails that I found myself.
Stargazing?
Maybe a little bit. Stargazing. It was so pretty though. And I've never driven up that part into California. It was 4 hours north of here. And you just start going through just flat farmland.
Oh, yeah. Once you start heading north, if you're going towards San Francisco, essentially, even though Yosemite is a little more northeast?
It's
Isn't it northeast?
you take Highway 99, so it's instead of going up, you're going northeast.
But yeah, it's one of the most boring drives if you
It is.
decide to not go the PCH if you just want to take the more scenic long
just
route.
going through just flat farms.
It's just nothing but a straight line.
It's straight line.
Straight line, and then you have farms every now and then, cows every now and then, but it's nothing but flat,
Yeah,
and then
cows.
like a kind of a hill over to the left.
Yep, it's exactly what it is. So what I did was I just restarted. I forgot that Gino Samuel put the Chris Chan documentary in audio form on Spotify, so
Really?
I just
I need
restarted.
to catch up still, dude. What was the last episode you and I watched?
38, 37.
I like watching it with people.
Come over and watch it, man, anytime.
Okay.
There should be a new one this weekend, so, 45, 46, so.
I think I'm only on 38 or something.
You're late
like that, right?
30s, but it gets good. It gets real good.
I like that though because it makes me feel like it's that that feeling after you've binged something where it's well,
Now what?
Now what?
Yeah.
I guess I just wait. I'm not in that because at any point I could just binge a shit ton, and I could binge 3 episodes and still not be caught up, and that's 3 hours of my time gone.
I never thought I'd catch up on it, and now here I am where I'm like,
I still can't believe I'm part 30 something. It goes by quick.
well, speaking of media, it's been a little bit since we've talked.
Yeah.
Did you watch
Borat 2.
Did you watch Borat 2?
I did.
You watched it?
I did watch it. There are a lot of it. It's not bad. I'm scared to talk about it with you because I know that you probably really liked it a lot, right?
No, I'm on the same page.
Really?
I thought it wasn't as good as Borat 1, but it had a lot of good moments.
It takes the kind of route that Bruno did, where its plot was more of a focal point for the movie than the pranks and kind of the nonsense was. A lot of it, funny, cringe-worthy in the positive
The
sense.
synagogue scene, dude.
That one, I had to look away with that one.
I was screaming at that scene in Borat 2 when he walks into the fucking synagogue dressed up like that.
Yeah, that was honestly my opinion on the Rudy Giuliani thing. As much as he was being kind of inappropriate, it felt like it was edited up a lot too. That specific instance.
He definitely was being creepy.
He's a creepy old man.
I'm gonna get your phone number and address.
Yeah, get your phone number and address. And then pats her on the side. And then he's tucking in his like. I'm not saying he's innocent of anything. I'm just saying that like, I think the hype. Like if I saw that without the hype,
Twitter
it would have
hype.
been a lot bigger.
Yeah.
But since the Twitter hype brought it up, I thought like he was gonna be like grabbing his cock through his pants and shit, start jerking himself off underneath. But yeah, I was like, fuck. Okay. I thought they were gonna like. I thought he was like done. From what it sounded on Twitter.
Yeah, it got really hyped up on Twitter. But God, dude, that
felt like
the monkey thing was so funny.
Which
It was like,
yeah.
it's like how the chimp was the cultural ambassador to Kazakhstan and like #1 porn star. Oh God, no, I liked the addition of the daughter a lot.
I think it felt like a very middle of the ground Who is America episode.
Yeah,
Like it didn't like Borat is still my favorite.
I think it'll be
of his
better.
movies.
I think it'll age and be better because honestly, like some of it was like it was just so topical almost that it was like it's almost not funny because it's so still happening and so topical.
The
But I feel
twist
like
was cool.
the twist was so funny.
Like,
that was
the way
that
he
was so
worked-
well written.
The way he worked. Okay. Also, the way he worked in COVID in general, like because it happens during the filming. I'm guessing. And
Yeah,
he had to
halfway
work that
through
into
movie,
the plot
yeah.
somehow.
So they had to work it in, and it's genius the way they
It's
work
so
COVID
good.
into it. The ending, it's like an action movie, it's cinematic. Like I thought, I really liked how they did that. Like how they basically just turned the ending into like an action movie with like
Yeah.
really high quality cinematography. Like when he drops the glass and shit.
I still think I prefer both Bruno and Borat and Bruno.
I watched Bruno.
over Borat's subsequent movie film.
I do as well. I watched Bruno last week as well, and I've seen it before, but I never really liked it that much. But for some reason, last time I watched it, it really hit. It was so fucking funny.
I think because Bruno's the perfect character to test. Bruno does two things, right? It tests the homophobia of Americans in a lot of the things, and what Bruno does since he works in the entertainment industry, he also kind of takes a task to the entertainment industry as well. When you look at the sketch with the moms, in particular, who are like, "My baby can be Jesus. Is your baby okay with being stung by bees?
Is she okay with rapid acceleration?"
Yeah,
Dude, the worst is when he's like, how much does she weigh? He's like 30 pounds. He's like, can she lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks?
She's like,
And
yes,
she's
we can make that
make that happen. And he's like, if she can't do that, will you get her surgery to do
She's
that?
like,
He's
we'll do whatever it takes.
We'll do whatever it takes. Like, Jesus fucking Christ,
Yeah.
dude. Just like I will say the one part that made me scream in the new Borat movie was when he's in the plastic surgeon's office and his 15-year-old daughters ask the doctor like, would you have sex with me? And he's like,
dude, I know. I was like, no way. He's like, if your father wasn't here,
here.
yes.
oh God,
So
dude, that just, oh my God.
I thought they had a lot of smart, like I thought the comedy in it, like there's a lot of smart, fun.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
turns,
for
like
sure.
like when she eats the cupcake with the little baby on it, and then they go to the religious, I guess, clinic.
I
and
think that
she's
was
like,
South Carolina.
I put baby inside of her.
Apparently a lot of it was in South Carolina.
They filmed also a lot of the first Borat, a good bit of the first Borat in that area because my dad recognized one of the managers of a hotel he knew from.
The guy that is like
Gives him
his
the-
wife is dead. And he's like,
Yeah.
high five.
Yep. My dad knew of that guy.
Yeah.
Just not like friends, but just like, I guess when you're a manager, you know other managers.
I watched it. I watched Borat with someone recently, and I paused at that scene. I was like, that Ryan's dad knows that guy, and this was in South Carolina. God, it was really good still though, and I enjoyed it. But the first Borat, you can't really top that, you know.
No.
And you can't top. I mean, Bruno's so good too. Bruno is
Borat's the number one for me in terms of anything Sacha Baron Cohen has ever done.
magnum opus. Borat.
It is.
Yeah.
Because the first Borat, he's able to actually play with all of the kind of the small like intricacies of the racial divide, of xenophobia that our country holds, that in this new one doesn't work as much because people recognize Borat, and so he has to go the Who is America route and kind of dress as other people. And the thing that made Borat so Borat is just, it was Borat. And I know this movie gives you the excuse that he's hiding behind certain personas, which is cool to think about, that Sacha Baron Cohen is playing Borat, playing someone else. But at the maybe. Sorry, I get stuck in my head sometimes, and maybe it's just we're not surprised by a lot of the shit anymore. Because Borat, when it came out, we were young and we didn't see much like that except for like maybe Jackass style content.
Yeah.
And when we're younger, the world is so small, and so when he's like showing all these people and what they think, we're like, holy fuck, these big gotcha moments. And in this one, we're older. We already know the world's fucked up. So when people are saying these fucked up things, we're not
like,
as
yeah.
surprised. It's like, this is the
true,
world.
true. You know what else came out? The new Eric Andre season.
Oh,
I watched the first two.
who's the guest on the first 2 episodes?
Oh fuck. There's a figure skater. I don't remember. It's like actresses. Someone from Shameless. But it's really funny.
Okay.
It's really good. Can we go outside and see what is going on?
I don't know because the thing is the sound. It's obviously not coming from wherever we're hearing it from. So I think
It's
we
on like
miss it.
it's like they're on a perfect loop around the house. What if Jackson is just outside
there's
with a gun, just and the cops are out there? So like he's outside with having like a standoff with the police.
We're just recording our
And we're just in
podcast.
here recording a podcast. Like, man, what's that helicopter that keeps going over? Yeah, Eric Andre new season's good. I liked it. The theme is like it's fancy now. It's like the set is like super decked out and like elegant and real nice.
I think. Yeah, I finally did it because when I was younger, one of my favorite animes was Full Metal Alchemist. I binged Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh yeah,
So
you finished it?
Yeah, so I finally, because Brotherhood is so you know all about that, right? Full Metal Alchemist is a manga. The TV show came out. It kind of went past the manga, so they had to kind of come up with their own ending essentially. And then the manga ended. They were able to create Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is also an anime, but it's more. It stays to the manga to a T since it knows the ending already.
Okay.
But I used to watch the original one on Adult Swim. The
Oh yeah.
2003
They used to.
version.
I remember they used to show that late at night
And
in Bleach.
I finally watched the Brotherhood, and I gotta say, there's a reason why I always took a liking to it, and it still holds up to this day. And I recommend that anime to anyone who's interested.
How long is it?
It's 60-something episodes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I haven't seen that much.
64 episodes, I think.
Surprise, surprise! Actually, Matt Weeaboo Watson has not seen that much anime.
Whoa.
I've seen Death Note all the way through, and I've seen Clannad. And both are fantastic. Death Note is. I love Death Note. Have you seen Death Note? Like the anime, not the shitty.
I only
Netflix
saw the
movie.
Willem Dafoe and
No.
So
That
it's
I
probably
watched
kind
like
of
half of that and
ruined
turned
and
it off. It
cringy.
was horrible.
Yeah,
The anime's
it
amazing.
was. I think I made it all the way to the end just because I was like, this is so awful.
It's oh my god. I got to the part where like the guy's head explodes or something,
Yeah.
and I turned it off.
I think the next anime I want to watch, just because I think in my life of the anime that I've actually watched from beginning to end all the way through has only been Avatar and Full Metal Alchemist, and now Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
All the guys in my house are watching Avatar.
No, they're watching Korra though. I think.
I think they're watching both. I think they finished.
They
I don't
switch
know.
in between.
Yeah.
Whatever. But and I think the next one I want to do is One Punch Man because I heard
Dude,
it's like,
One Punch Man's
it's
awesome.
It's short. It's
I haven't seen
fun
the
time.
second season.
There's only 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, I've only seen the first season. That and Mob Psycho 100, which is by the same people, and it's so good. Both of those are amazing. Mob Psycho and fucking One Punch Man.
I think after One Punch Man, I'd do Cowboy Bebop potentially, just because there's so
It's
much
short,
surrounding
yeah.
it.
I like
Have you seen Cowboy Bebop?
half of it.
Is it? What do you think?
I was in college.
you
I was a
remember any
freshman
of
in
it?
college. I don't remember any of it.
Okay.
But I remember Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, I don't remember which one, tweeted out like a screenshot of he searched mob on Google Images, and all the things that came up were like Mob Psycho, and he's like, look at how Google's censoring results. What is this? Because he wanted like pictures of
I thought it
mobs
would
to
come up with like Minecraft mobs.
No, and it was just Mob from
Can you
Mob
edit
Psycho,
that?
and he put it on Twitter like, what is this? And it was just like him tweeting out anime.
I
Great
think
anime though, it's fantastic.
Eric, I hate all of Trump's family.
Dude!
It's nothing political. I just think they're all morons. Like, I love how you could have hated Trump like most people did before he ran for president, and you would have been seen as like, yeah, he's an asshole. But now if you hate him, you're some libtard cuck
I also
who gets easily, I guess, offended and triggered. But I mean, I guess I am being triggered, so I am proving them right.
You're being triggered right now, man. Donald Trump Jr. also, I like his television appearances where he's so high on cocaine.
Where he's like fucking red and blabbering.
And he's like, it's crazy. It's like, bro.
He's the one with brown hair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's the one that's...
With the dark hair.
Yeah, he's always on Fox. He'll be on... I think I saw that he was like a guest on Crowder, like Louder with Crowder or something.
Hannity and all that
and
stuff.
And it's just like...
He's going to run for president one day.
No shit. Like, I was telling my mom, they're setting... Like, either Ivanka or him are going to run. And then eventually... So, basically, who's the... Oh, no, Matt.
What? You got to poop again?
I think I might need to... Nope. Maybe not. No,
Maybe?
okay, we're good. We're good. I think... Okay, is Eric Trump the blonde one?
Yes.
And then Junior's the dark one.
Eric's the one that could be played by like Jonah Hill in a movie.
Okay, so Eric is like the Jeb. And
Yes.
and then Junior is like George Jr., which
Yes.
is exactly how... That's interesting. That is cool,
know
how
what's,
that works. Do you think Eric knows he's the Jeb of the family?
Definitely, yeah.
Or do you think he's like, no, I'm part of the Trump family.
They make fun of him on like the SNL jokes about him or like that.
I have to take a shit.
You gotta take a shit. I'm gonna go outside and see what's going on with these helicopters. More ads.
We all know 2020 is a little nuts, but that doesn't mean you should disregard your nuts, no matter what size or shape they are. In fact, Manscaped is on a mission to take care of your manhood with their below-the-waist grooming and hygiene products. And great news, they just released their products in the UK, Canada, and Australia.
Now all you dirty Australians can clean your nuts with Manscaped.
Oi, mates!
They also just released the Crop Care Kit, which is a formulation bundle to give you A+ balls and is the ultimate male hygiene hack. The Crop Care Kit includes the Crop Preserver, TM, ball deodorant. The name speaks for itself, fellas. I bet you never even thought about that, but it's incredible. The Crop Reviver Ball Toner, a spray-on toner that will give your balls a little slice of heaven with their aloe vera and hazel extracts. The Crop Cleanser Body Wash, full body wash that you can also use on your hair. The Crop Mop Ball Wipes. You never know when the opportunity strikes. You should always be prepared, you know what I'm saying, y'all?
Don't forget the foot duster, Matt.
It's a free gift.
It is a free gift. It's foot deodorant that's designed to keep the stinkiest feet smelling fresh. Let's also not forget the Lawnmower 3.0. You know, it's the best trimmer for your butt, balls, and body.
It actually is awesome.
It offers a replaceable ceramic blade with an advanced skin-safe technology, which helps reduce grooming accidents. It's also has waterproof technology, which is really cool. So you don't have to worry about shocking yourself to death while you're clipping your nuts.
It's awesome. These formulations are all vegan, cruelty-free, dye-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free. So you know your manhood is in good hands, and you're probably playing with your balls right now. So you might as well invest in the Crop Care Kit to make your balls elite. Get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with code SuperMega20.
If you care for those beautiful balls of yours, all you have to do is go to their site. Hit a few buttons on your phone and you will change your life for the better. Remember, get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with code SuperMega20. Add some swag to your saggy bag.
I like that. That's nice. Speaking of hair, Ryan, what are you going to do about that hair on your face?
Probably have to shave it at some point.
Just like me, because I get that nasty, ratty, gross little mustache and scraggly beard. You have nice facial hair, but I have to do something about mine. So that's why I use Harry's, man. I love their razors, their blades, and actually, it's like the only one I use. It's so nice. It's so smooth on my face.
Is this the same Harry's that's offering new U.S. customers a chance to redeem a Harry's trial set of Harry's by going to harrys.com/supermega?
Yes.
And then they'll get everything they need to start for just $3? Is that the same Harry's?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Harry's was founded by two friends, just like SuperMega was, who were tired of overpaying for razors. They thought most big brands were over-designed, overpriced, and out of touch, so they founded Harry's as a return to the essential quality blades at an honest price as low as $2 per blade refill.
That was a up and down of voice acting.
Thank you, man. I was trying
You went all
something new.
across the spectrum. There's also quality job engineering in terms of the blades. You know, those blades are very heavy, very, 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 very nice. Harry's founders wanted to sell products they'd be proud of, so they raised a bunch of money to buy a razor factory in Germany. It's been honing precision razor blades for 100 years. Good Lord.
Harry's has a great offer for listeners of our show. New U.S. customers can redeem a Harry's trial set at harrys.com/supermega for just $3. You'll get a 5-blade razor featuring their new sharper blades, a weighted ergonomic handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover to protect your blade when you're on the go.
Just go to harrys.com/supermega and redeem your trial offer today. That's harrys.com/supermega.
Hey.
Mystery solved. Well, first off, that might have been the most relieving shit I've had this whole month.
Whole month?
Like, there's a lot that came out, and I just feel empty now.
Nice, man.
Anyways.
How much shit? Damn. I hope that someone that's been listening along from the beginning has kept like a record of
all my shit breaks.
your shit. Well, just your like the status of them, because I think it's important that every time you come back, we at least see how it was, how much, and that's what we do on this podcast. So yeah, we figured out the helicopters.
Fire.
Just a big fire nearby.
Big old fire.
Big old fire just started.
So a lot of traffic is cropping up already.
A lot of it's actually like alarmingly close to the office.
Yeah.
Like really, really close to the office. So that's what the helicopters that have been flying over are. We saw one fly over the office, like real low. But yeah, so hopefully the office doesn't catch on fire while we're finishing up the podcast.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I think we're...
I mean, it's technically not our house. Like, we don't own it. Jackson's back. I saw the shadow.
Me too, unless that wasn't Jackson.
Could be a burglar.
Jackson? Okay.
Okay, good.
Just
thank
making
God.
sure.
Or it could be a burglar that's really good at imitating Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah?
That is true.
Shit.
What's something only Jackson knows? Hold on. Hey, Jackson, what's your birthday?
That sounds like that could
That's
be
suspicious.
And he threw it back at you, which means that could be a burglar.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It
it's
is Jackson. It is Jackson.
Did you see the fire?
Actually,
It rips off.
Did you see the fire?
where was it?
It's really close.
I saw a bunch of helicopters and planes outside. Because I kept hearing them.
Yeah, no, it's like a Brand Park. When we take the back route way,
Yeah.
it's
That's badass.
it's behind Brand Park.
We should go take pictures in front of it.
You guys want to go see it?
Like flexing and stuff.
It's like a mile away, less than a
I
mile.
went through one on a train. Dude, there was
Really?
one in Irvine.
Oh yeah, the one in Orange County.
There's a massive one. They had to evacuate like 60,000 people.
And you just saw it by going
His
through.
train
I
went
didn't see
through
the
it.
fire, but I saw I went through the smoke.
Oh, shit.
It was like because I was in the bathroom taking a piss on the train, and
Taking a piss on the train,
It
okay.
smelled really. Taking a piss on the train, and it just reeked of smoke. And then I went outside, and it was like just thick ass smoke everywhere.
Thick ass smoke.
You were like, "What is my piss? What smells smoky? Like, did I eat something?"
Well,
and
I was
then,
on the way to the train station, and it was like, "Oh, we're evacuating Orange County. All people, no, sorry, not Orange County. This part of Irvine." And I was like, "It's kind of near the station," but I was able to get on my train, thankfully.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I saw Orange County's got some big. It's Santa Ana winds going on right now.
I was worried I was gonna have to call out at work, but thankfully, we didn't work. It.
Hey, man. Well, just know that you're not allowed to call out of work. You need to let us know at least 2 weeks in advance if you're going to be
2
sick
months
or
in
something.
advance.
2 months in advance if you're going to be sick.
All 3 ways.
So, what?
No. That doesn't apply to us.
No. We're the business.
I'm human resource.
You're the subservient. Hey, keep it up, sport, slugger. Go put that fire out, man. Go take some pictures of the fire for Patreon.
Let me borrow this for the fire.
Take my water. Hey, go put the fire out though. Jackson just goes, stomps on it, and, like spits on
Start
it,
spitting.
and it stops it. What if like later today the office is not here anymore because the fire just.
Then, luckily, we have a Patreon, I guess.
Yep. And we'll just do it so we'll go back to doing SuperMega out of our houses.
Yeah.
Think you'll ever go back to that one day?
Hope not. I
Maybe.
could see, though, that happening. Like, if we ever split from SuperMega and we do our own things, we'll be kind of like think of everyone who's left either Game Grumps, Rooster Teeth, any big corporation name, whatever. They usually go off and do like kind of solo streaming, or they do more of a solo thing. So I think that's probably the route.
We'll go back to
would take.
doing the podcast on a couch in our living room. That like the final era of the podcast, kind of taking it back to its roots with shitty $50 microphones off Amazon.
That first episode, man. You can hear it in that first episode. Oh, how did we? I want to listen back to like the opening of the first episode.
Dude, now I have to take a shit.
Do you?
Really bad.
I mean, you can take a shit.
Go play how this whole podcast starts. There goes that helicopter. Hey.
Can we still use this song?
Incoming strike.
Good afternoon, children. I'm Ryan McGee, and I'm here with Matt Watson. Say hello, Matt.
That's me.
Yep, that's him. That's a him, Matt Watson.
Matt's animal crack friends.
This is the SuperMegaCast. This is the first episode of the new podcast that we are now hosting on YouTube.
Thursday, April 14th. We used to put the date up there, didn't we?
Absolutely.
Not anymore.
I don't think
'Cause we're
Ryan
not.
could have said it any
Yeah.
better myself. This is the first episode.
Listen to
the
that.
very first episode of SuperMegaCast.
Yep.
And we are here to talk about... What are we going to talk about, Ryan?
Well,
It's the rest of the podcast. Just play this.
You know what,
That's the beginning of
a
a.
segue over to this conversation about God's Not Dead 2, which you and I saw in theater.
So performative I was.
We both were.
I guess we're still very performative.
We've chilled out in terms of our conversation. Like we used to be like, so Ryan, tell me a little bit about. But now it's like,
Well,
it's
you
just
know,
like,
let me just segue over here for a second, buddy.
and now it's like,
I guess we're just boring now.
Hey,
Boring
man.
old fogies.
hey man, you wanna?
Yeah, you
I gotta
wanna
take a
fuck,
shit.
man.
Now the podcast is just like, hey man, I'm gonna go take a shit real quick.
That's what it's turned into. Oh, man.
I really do have to go shit. Though.
Go take a poo-poo.
I don't want to interrupt it again, but I really
No,
have
it's
to shit.
fine. It's fine. It's not even that much. It's more of an interruption for us than the audience because more time passes for us than the audience when we go take poos.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stay quiet. Probably be on my phone, listen to some TikToks or some shit like that.
I'll be right back.
Actually, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna watch my favorite TikTok right now.
May Allah awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
I'm back, baby. That was also super satisfying and good for me. Yeah, it was great.
I'm happy for you.
I feel very just cleansed, you know?
So that's how I felt after I took my
pounds
poop. It just felt like for me, it wasn't just like all at once. It was like first like a little, and then in the middle there was. Then I waited a little bit more, and then there was more.
Exactly, dude. Exactly same.
It wasn't
for me.
diarrhea. It was soft,
Yeah, dude. Exactly
but it was still
same for me,
solid
man.
and together.
I think now that we're back together, maybe the Lord blessed us with good bowel movements.
Yeah.
You know, we say is, I like we're sitting here doing two white men doing a podcast talking about
3 poop breaks in this one.
pooping while like a mile away there's like people's houses like surrounded by fire.
It's not our problem.
Yep.
We didn't start the fire.
Let's talk more about poop. I didn't start the fire. I like it. That's good, man.
The world's been burning since. It's always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire.
I used to, Dad, I remember.
Matt Watson is stupid and he's dumb.
Don't say that to me.
That's the part of the song that
That's
I was
not
singing.
in the song, dude. Billy Joel did
No,
not.
look up the lyrics right now.
Billy Joel did not put that in the original
Look up
song.
the lyrics right now
Okay.
and read them out to me, Matthew, verbatim.
We didn't start the fire lyrics. Okay. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio,
Doge.
Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker Television, Matt Watson. What the fuck? Matt Watson is really stupid?
I told you.
He didn't say that, dude. You
did.
edited this.
And he's also really dumb.
Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen, Marciano Liberace, Santa Yanda, goodbye.
There's one part where I swear to God, I was like, did he just say Bieber? But he doesn't say Bieber.
I wish he had thrown Doge in there. Like, I wish he had
I
continued.
don't think he had enough time.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's still alive, man. He could do like a redo of it where he could go through like the.
Do you remember the "We Didn't Start the Flame Wars"?
Yes, I do.
From
The
Jib
video.
Jab?
Yep, on Jib
Because they
Jab.
do
Yeah.
like the year in review.
Now, careful, don't play any clips from.
On Spotify, it's fine. Nothing happened to us on Spotify or Apple Music.
But God forbid we watch a clip from stupidvideos.com and the content owner is like, no, Mine!
That's like that's one of the instances where the podcast is actually different from the Spotify version than YouTube version. Because in the YouTube version, I play sad music and then put a screenshot of the claim for about like 5 seconds.
Dude, it's
It's the funny fart video.
I know.
The famous funny fart video from Stupid Videos.
I guess the owner of that video is pretty stupid.
Did you check out the name of the
Yeah, dude.
sound?
It was like licking a farting grandpa's ass. Or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Like, I liked the serious copyright claim in the email, like with that.
Well, now they can't get, because they were about to make money off of our podcast.
We should have fought it and then go to court over it. And it's like, we're like in court, they just have to keep saying like licking a farting grandpa's ass.
They have to give cases to the new Supreme Court justice sometime. So why not this? That should be the
let's
first
get the
one.
first podcaster case up there. Oh yeah. By the way, sometimes when you guys watch the podcast early on, you're like, why are there 20 fucking
I know
ads?
YouTube does that.
That's
and then
not us.
Because like I'll set everything up. I'll have the title, everything. Like I'll have it monetized before and after the video. And usually like mid-roll ads for YouTube's, they didn't put them on there at all. And then you could check a box later on where it's like put whatever mid-rolls on there. I think. And your video would have to be over 10 minutes to be able to put mid-rolls on there.
Right.
But in our case, for some reason, they put mid-rolls every like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. Because
So we have to go in there and delete it, and that's why there's so many.
We don't realize it like when we upload the video that it put all those in there because we don't see them on our end because
Yeah.
we have ad block. But basically, all of a sudden, we'll see comments. We're like, why are there so many fucking ads? And then we look and we're like, fuck.
Some people in the comments are pretty chill about it.
We
They're
never
like,
mean to.
They know what it is.
Yeah, we never mean to, and
I gotta cut my nails.
just bring it to our attention if it happens
How long
again.
my toenails are, dude.
Dude, those are some long ass toenails.
Do you see these?
Damn, dude. Very long toenails.
I need to clip them.
Go clip those bad boys, man.
I will.
Let's go get pedicures.
No.
We only try to put like 2 or 3 or 4 now on the podcast, just because the little tiny mid rolls help with revenue.
Yeah.
But they're not too jarring. Hopefully.
Our podcast used to be like 30-something minutes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
Why is it just because we didn't know how to talk longer than that?
I think so.
And now we kind of do?
We used to have to cut it up so much too, and now it's kind of just like, well, this one I'm gonna have to cut up a lot because of all the poop breaks. But
Yeah. What's Jackson doing?
Jackson's listening to some Smashing Pumpkins. He made himself a little charcuterie board on his desk.
Did he?
Yeah, he has a little bottle of water and like some cheese, and he had like a nice little setup there when I walked by.
You know what, Matt?
What?
I want to do some crazy stuff for this special podcast.
Yeah, for the Spooky Mega
And-
podcast.
Let's take a walk real quick. Whoa. The podcast away from the recording room? I don't know. This is crazy,
Put your
Matthew.
flip-flops on, Ryan.
I am putting my flip-flops on. I want to go check out this charcuterie
See what
board.
Jackson's up to.
This is lower quality because... Dude, Jackson, what is this? You set yourself up some cheese and that you actually did. And I don't know if we can have that song playing in the background.
Turn
you know?
This is not copyrighted.
So Smashing Pumpkins?
May I have some cheese and a cracker?
Help yourself. I got
With instead of crackers, you have Tostito. Yeah.
gluten free. Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of meat is this?
This is a salami. It's a peppered salami.
Oh, wow. That looks really good.
This is a apple smoked Gouda.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Nice,
Apple
some-
smoke?
Some gherkins.
I don't think I'm gonna have any pickles on it.
I do like the pickles.
Man, how much you want? Let me cut you some cheese.
Oh, give me some cheese and give me some of that peppered.
you want-
Jackson just cut the cheese.
That salami. Did you just bring this to work?
Yeah.
I gotta start packing my
Got to,
lunch.
yeah, I'm
Go
trying
pack a
to.
little
I'm gonna have one plain.
I want to have one plain too. I don't want to. Just give me half one. I don't want to steal all your salami,
No, man,
Jackson.
help yourself.
You sure?
Yeah.
Dan, can you cut that little piece for me right there?
Oh, good.
Let me try it. Can I have a little bit of like a tiny piece of the cheese too?
As much as you want.
Thanks, man.
I know
Yeah,
people are
that's
like, man, I
perfect,
love
sure.
this echoey low. But hey,
Oh wow.
Oh.
That peppered salami is delicious, man. That's like
I know, this is a nice
a grown-up's lunchable.
I got a nice little spread right here.
Fucking fantastic, man.
awesome.
Let's go back
Well-
to the podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Enjoy.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, man.
I'm over here now. See, Matt didn't follow me, and now he's not a part of the podcast. Now I am. I don't think people like it when I'm chewing into my phone, Mike. What do you think?
I don't think they like that. If I'm being frank.
Well, wasn't it exciting? We took him out of the room.
We took everyone on a little field trip.
Oh, we're done. We just wanted some cheese.
Yeah, we just wanted some cheese. We're back in the room now. Wow, you guys enjoyed that field trip? I hope you did. Got to go to Jackson's desk. Got to enjoy some nice meats and cheeses. And I
can't think of anything else to talk about.
Yeah, so
I think we're just gonna end it here.
Look at me. Look me in the eyes.
No, Matt.
Say it.
You're the captain now.
No.
Oh.
Do the accent.
Oh. All right. Sure. You're the captain now. Yeah. Is that Phillips? That's
Captain Phillips.
That's what he
That's
sounds
exactly
like. That's
what I
he
want
sounds
you to
like.
do.
That's what
Good.
it sounds like. Sure. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Now,
I'm not going to suck your cock as Captain Phillips.